Hello everyone, this is Anjali Tyagi. Today I am going to explain the poem Dust of Snow from first flight book of class 10th. So first of all, let's know about the poet. The poem Dust of Snow is composed by Robert Frost, who was born in 1874 and died in 1963. He was an American poet. He is known for his realistic depictions of rural life and his command of American colonial speech. Frost frequently wrote about setting from rural life in New England in the earlier 20th century, using them to examine complex social and philosophical themes. He is the only poet to receive 4 Pulitzer Prizes for poetry. Central idea of the poem: the poem expresses the significance of small things in changing one's attitude. It contains the idea that nothing in nature is inauspicious or unpleasant. The poem Dust of Snow is a simple and short poem, yet with deeper and larger meaning. The first stanza of the poem is, "The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree." The poem is set in a scene where the poet is in a sad and depressive mood and walking by a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree with small white flowers and is a symbol of bad omen. As the poet passes by the tree, a crow happens to throw some snowflakes or particles on him. Whether the crow was landing, readjusting itself on the branch, or taking off, it is not described in the poem, but it happened to shed some particles of snow upon the poet. Here the two agents of nature, the hemlock tree and the crow, are signifiers of sadness and gloom, just like the poet's mood was in the opening scene. The next stanza has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. Rued means held in regret. For reasons unknown, the author was having a terrible day, but the falling of snow on him lifted his mood instantly. His sad and gloomy mood changed into the happy mood. He had already spent his day in a bad mood, but the rest of it was saved by the crow and the hemlock tree. Generally, hemlock tree and crow are used for negative references and considered bad omens, but the poet used them beautifully to portray that inauspicious things can bring joy and happiness too. One should not take things for granted, but should open and accept whichever way the nature chooses to bless us. Now we will discuss the rhyming scheme. Rhyming scheme A B A B C D C D is used as crow, me, snow, tree, heart, mood, part, rude. It's the time to discuss the poetic devices. So poetic device enjambment is used in the poem. Enjambment is used when the same sentence continues to the next line without the use of any punctuation mark. And as we are saying that there is no punctuation mark throughout the poem, so enjambment poetic device is used in the poem. Next poetic device is assonance. Assonance is used in second line of the first stanza. The line shook down on me. Here O sound is prominent. The prominence of vowel sound in a line called assonance. Alliteration is found when same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words are used. As in the first line of second stanza, H is used. H, H, and in the third line SS is used. Has heart saved some? So poetic device alliteration is used here. In this way the poem ends. Thank you very much for listening me.